Segway Kings, bro.
Thank you. Yes,
16
it
years,
is.
baby.
Get it?
16 years.
Get it?
Never forget.
Get it. Survivor Series. Oh my God! Please, Will,
Oh,
unleash the
God.
flutes. Please, unleash the flutes for us, because we got Survivor Series this weekend, this upcoming Sunday at the Barclays Center, where the Nets just got blown out by the Warriors.
Just
It's all good.
turn into cannabis. Yeah,
Yeah.
one MVP. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
We'll talk about that later. Oh, I can't wait.
Packed up. Good Lord, that was, man. So yeah, we got they're in Brooklyn. Spread love. It's the Brooklyn way. And we got to figure out what the hell is going on with Survivor Series. I
didn't even know it was coming. I forgot.
Dog, this has been like one of the worst builds for Survivor Series that I can imagine. I don't know what the plan was or why this was the plan. Like, I feel they thought this was a good idea. They announced all of the participants for the 5-on-5s on Twitter. Proceeded to manipulate those rosters on television as if we give a fuck anymore. Like, you just gave us all of the people that's in the match, gave us no story, and it said, "Oh, you want story? You want story? All right, we're gonna make all these niggas fight each other. You out the match, you out the match, you in the, like, what is this?"
Do you guys remember when that happened in what year is that? 2010, I want to say, when might have been 09. I'm thinking 2010 though. But when they had bragging rights, which was the Raw versus SmackDown pay-per-view, and the story was on the Go Home episode of SmackDown. Vince looked at the bragging rights team for SmackDown and went, "Nah," and like scrapped the whole team. Was so mad that walked in and said, and that's what this reminds me of. But the story, as the rumor goes, was that Vince was just so disappointed with how that team looked. And I got to look it up because I don't even remember who was on the team originally and who they just suddenly decided, this sucks. But on that show,
Drew McIntyre had to be there. Drew McIntyre was probably there.
On that show, on that Go Home SmackDown, they just scrapped the whole team. They put everybody on the line and were like, if you lose, you're entirely off the team. But I can't remember for the life of me what year that was, because I don't think it was maybe it was 09. I don't know. Either way, they screwed up one of the teams and just scrapped it completely. And this felt like this to me, where they announced the teams on Twitter and somebody backstage was like, "Nah, you're not putting like there is no way in hell that Dominic Mysterio is representing Raw. There's just no goddamn way."
Okay, bragging rights 2010 team SmackDown was Alberto Del Rio, Big Show, Edge, Jack Swagger, Kofi Kingston, Rey Mysterio, and Tyler Rex.
Is that? Oh yeah, Tyler Rex is gone.
Is that the original team?
That was
that's the team that ended up competing.
2010.
Yeah, that's the team that competed, but I can't remember.
I don't know if they had before then.
They probably had the Colognes. The Colognes, Miz, Santino was probably there.
Oh, found it. Okay. So the what was it? Damn it, I can't find it. Y'all keep going. I'll look it up. I thought I had it, but I lost it.
Yo, was that when they did that Lakers Denver thing where they wore the jerseys? The Lakers jerseys?
Oh, well, no, Mr. You know what's funny was I was that I had obviously living in Denver.
I was in Denver.
Yeah, well, so it was supposed to be, right? That was the show where Stan Kroenke accidentally let the Pep. Yeah, well, he let the Pepsi Center get booked by WWE, thinking that the Nuggets wouldn't get that far in the playoffs. The Nuggets ended up making it to the Western Conference. The Nuggets ended up making it to the Western Conference Finals against the Lakers, and so obviously the Pepsi Center precedent goes to the Denver Nuggets, and they were like, "Sorry, WWE, but we got playoff games to play." And so that was where LA was like, "Well, since that's our away game, technically the Staples Center's open, so WWE come on here." Yeah, they were like, "Come on over here." And Vince, being as petty as he is, was like, "Well, we're gonna do a 5-on-5 match. We're gonna have the heels be the Nuggets. We're gonna have the baby faces be the Lakers. We're gonna have the Lakers win." And then we're gonna have what they brought out some guy dressed as Stan Kroenke just so Vince can make fun of his first name, and he's like, "Your name is Enos? Enos? What kind of name is Enos?"
This is a wild dude, man.
And then the worst part too was Denver did not get another WWE event after that for 3 years. Like, it was years before they made
My
up.
man's was holding a grudge, dog.
Yo, that shit's
I did not.
NBA, bro.
I did not attend another WWE event. I did attend events out of state, but coming here, they did not come back to that arena, to any parts of it, till 2012, and they gave us like the worst show I had ever been to. And I feel like that was like the ultimate revenge. Is not only are we gonna come back, but you're gonna come and see Michael Cole face Jerry Lawler in a rematch.
Yo.
That is horrible.
I've been blocking that out of my memory, bro.
I hope to
take
never
that,
see
Chauncey Billups.
either one of those guys in the ring again.
Hey,
take that, J.R. Smith.
RP.
Never want to see.
RP to the Staples Center, by the way. That's not a
take that, Kenyon Martin.
Hey, man.
Yeah, we lost the Pepsi Center, and then LA lost the Staples Center, Crypto Arena.
Staples Center stayed open just long enough for our guys to come in town and
No.
Hey man, we gotta change this shit. Hey yo, we gotta change this shit. Staples, what the fuck is Staples, nigga? Fuck that shit, nigga. Hey yo, change this shit, man.
It's in LA, so it's really the Crypto Center because they be hanging out there.
You know what? That's pretty funny, and it was right there, and I haven't seen anybody make this joke at all. It was a layup. That was great.
I was going to, but I didn't feel like I had to.
Oh, you was going to, so you had that one tucked, but you didn't want to. You gonna take my man's credit.
So you held that by your own potential bets.
Rez just unleashed the flutes, and you over here talking about. Nah, I mean I had them though. Like,
I had it. Get it?
I got flutes.
Calm down, Chelsea Green. You weren't about to do that. So,
hey, for anybody wondering, just because I wasn't, just because I couldn't let this go, I found it. It was 2009. I was right, so I was wrong. It was a 2010, and basically it was like all the buildup. The team going into Survivor Series was actually the Hart Dynasty, Eric Escobar, and. Yeah. Okay. Yeah. So, and they ended up getting replaced with Matt Hardy, Drew McIntyre, and R-Truth. So they were they didn't like who they had, and they squashed
that's the nigga
team.
that was fucking on Vicky Guerrero for
yes.
a bit.
Yeah, and they were like, actually.
Yo, I remember that nigga. She was like, yo, man, you gotta do this. He was like, nah. He was like, nah, fuck you. He was like, nah, fuck you. You fat, you this, you that. And he got the shit beat out of him.
I don't know who this dude is.
He was on there for he was only on there for like a handful of weeks. So, if you missed it was
remember that one.
Eric Escobar, sorry about it, man. Shout out my dude S.A. Rios, though, because I remember you, and I have no idea who Eric Escobar is. That's why we got Santos Escobar now, because Eric Escobar was a fucking bum.
Bum. Bum ass.
Let's talk about some of these matches for Survivor Series. Because we've got. You know what I want to start with?
Smackdown
with a 5-on-5 match. Let's start with a 5-on-5 match. Let's start with Raw versus SmackDown. We got Bobby Lashley, Austin Theory, Kevin Owens, Finn Balor, Seth Rollins.
Why is MVP on there? Has he came back?
Yeah,
I haven't watched WWE. Oh my god, this is crazy. MVP came back. His leg
MVP is back. And you know what's funny is MVP came back, and like the Hurt Business reunion that happened like a month ago is just gone. We're just like, we just completely forgot about that. Which is the thing we were worried about. Everybody got all excited where they're like, "Hey, Hurt Business is back," and we
were like, "Nah."
Yeah, we got that. It's all gonna happen again, and we're happy for Shelton and Cedric. And nah, we're done. That was one time.
Yeah, man, happy.
So the SmackDown team is Drew McIntyre, Jeff Hardy, King Woods, some nigga, Baron Corbin,
some nigga.
I don't know who it is. And
I really enjoyed some nigga.
You gentlemen will have the advantage with this because by Saturday when you guys do your show, these participants of the vacants will be filled, I'm assuming, and they're not gonna just wait until Sunday afternoon and let niggas know.
Well, we're not gonna have the advantage because we're not gonna talk about this bullshit on our show. Fuck Survivor Series is trash. Like, who wants to see this shit? Y'all niggas are garbage with this WWE shit. Vince McMahon, again, leave us alone with this garbage shit. What the fuck this is, man? I didn't even know that MVP was back, and I love MVP. That's how you know your show is trash, bro. What the fuck? All I want to see is Big E throttle this nigga Roman Reigns, and I'm out of here. That's it. Actually, I want to see Charlotte and Becky. They beefing. They are beefing, bro.
Like, yo, that shit. They was on. They were on she was on the MMA Hour. She was like, yo, man, your daddy.
Hey, that's great. That's amazing. That's amazing, and that's wonderful. But that is also a match on this show. I just want to know who you guys think is going to win this 5-on-5.
Bro, the team with the vacant always wins. All right, the team with the vacant always wins.
Team Raw is gonna win.
I think Team Raw is gonna win. I think Rollins is leading that team to win.
Right.
That's all I got.
Yeah.
They're SmackDown because they got the vacant on there, and they probably gonna bring in fucking Walter or some shit. So yeah, SmackDown.
Walter.
Hey man.
Where's the show at in Brooklyn? I don't know who it is.
JTG.
Where Brooklyn at? Where Brooklyn at?
Definitely not.
Nah, it's not gonna happen at all. Let's see once again, just so I can see who's on this.
I mean, SmackDown. Bad news. Corbin or whatever the fuck his name is. Mad Cat.
Happy Corbin.
Like these niggas are trash. Corbin. I love Jeff Hardy, but like he don't be winning. He gonna be the first one eliminated. And vacant, who's vacant gonna be? He like, come on, man.
I mean, they're probably gonna fill it on SmackDown this week.
They about to get cooked.
It's probably gonna be like either Sheamus or Ridge Holland.
Could be Sheamus.
Ridge Holland makes sense.
So I think I'm gonna go with Raw just because I do think that looking at the team. That is filled more with like opponents they're clearly trying to protect for Big E, whereas look at the SmackDown team.
Yeah,
none of them dudes are going to challenge Roman Reigns. None of them. Like they
Austin Theory,
except for Drew
Mac.
Yeah, Drew might, but you know he's going to lose. Like there's
Jeff's getting that Roman match too.
Yeah, for real.
At some point, because who else they got? Like,
there's like no one on the horizon for Roman. That's a big problem in itself.
Ridge.
Give me Team Raw.
Yeah, might be a clean sweep.
I want SmackDown, nigga. They got Austin Theory on their team, so they're losing. So I got SmackDown.
Jizzle picks Team SmackDown. Jizzle, can you do me a favor?
No.
Offensive pick.
Yeah.
Don't look at me. I need Jizzle to not look at me for 2 minutes. Thank you. All right, so next match is a tag team match with the tag team champions, RK Bro facing off against the Usos.
I caught heat on Twitter when I said I don't want to see this match because I'm not a fan of RK Bro at all.
Me either.
I thought it was just me.
You guys don't like RK Bro?
Zero.
What?
Zero.
All right, so we can get Will out of here. We can get Phil out of here. We can get this nigga out of here.
I don't know, man. I don't.
You can't put me out. I'm a fucking champ, bro.
Sorry.
No, man, I'm not feeling it. And this is
I didn't like the shirts with the snake on the skateboard or on the scooter or whatever. I'm like, yo, y'all can have this shit.
I'm not feeling it, bro.
Not for me.
And this is probably the most uninteresting champion versus champion tag match we've seen in a while.
Ever. Yeah. I think of all the years they've done it, this is probably the first year that it's like, I don't care.
Yeah.
I'm going.
Yeah, I mean, I think Usos are winning.
Yeah,
give me the.
They get their ass whooped all the time, bro. Like they gotta win. They gotta win.
I think Usos is winning this year. They can't go home like
Roman gonna beat their ass like they left some towels poolside or some shit like that. Like Joe Jackson,
Michael,
the American Dream.
Marlon,
what they doing?
You gonna get it? You gonna get it?
You know what? I'm actually gonna predict RK Bro. I don't care for the team. I don't care for the act. I think Riddle is the least funny act in the history of pro wrestling. And
you don't like a lot of ground. But Randy.
The history of pro wrestling.
Like I don't know. There's nothing about Riddle. Like in NXT, I could deal with the Riddle humor a little bit, but once he got to the main roster, it was like somebody who's never smoked weed is like, this is what a stoner acts like, and I'm like,
it's terrible.
Yeah, it's just it's not for me. But on the other hand,
Randy
I do
Orton
think
is there though. So that's what you always have to remember.
Yeah, I think, as a matter of fact, I could very much see. I'll even predict how I think it ends. We'll have Matt Riddle laid out in the ring, and one of the Usos going for an Uso splash, except Orton made a blind tag and RKO's him out of the air from the Uso splash. 1, 2, 3.
There you go.
Oh, a little Matt Sydal, huh?
Yeah.
Okay.
He's out.
Okay. I like that.
Spice Man.
I changed my pick.
Nah.
Oh, I like that.
You sold
I'm going
me.
with Will's idea.
You sold me.
Yeah. I'm gonna keep my flukes. You know what I'm saying? Will got the flukes. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. I'm light skinned. He's light skinned. We gotta stick together, bro. Gotta clean together like the wreckage in the storm, bro.
Y'all for sure damn near like the same light skin. Like, you know what I'm saying?
Light skin.
You know what I'm saying? Y'all gonna join the Acclaim soon? What's going on? Like, let me know.
I had that light. I just happen to have a lighting kit here. Where
look, you, Dante, and the Acclaim could be the light skin niggas. Yeah, y'all gonna be killing it. It's cool.
And that's a mic drop.
Yes.
Okay, so next match on the card, it is another 5-on-5 Survivor Series traditional elimination match. I absolutely hate the build for this show, but here we are: Queen Zelina, Carmella, Liv Morgan, Rhea
I'm not mad at
Ripley,
this.
Bianca Belair against the boss, I'm just kidding. Sasha Banks, Shayna Baszler, Shotzi from the town, Natalya, and Vacant.
Okay, this is the time where Vacant does not win. Going with Team Raw because Bianca's on the team.
Oh, no. I thought Vacant always wins, though.
I'm going with
that was that one time.
Team Raw too.
Unless Vacant's going to beat Bianca on the other team, then I'm going with Team Raw. So, yeah.
But Sasha's on SmackDown. What y'all mean?
So is she going to be both Vacants? If she could be Vacant, then they might win.
I am going to assume that the Vacant is going to be Asuka, and I think SmackDown is going to win.
I had the same thought.
Asuka didn't get drafted, right?
She didn't get drafted, so
yep.
Or Vacant could be Naomi, maybe.
It could be, but even if it's Naomi, I still think SmackDown's winning.
Yeah, I got SmackDown too.
I got Team Raw. Bianca's over there. But then after Bianca and Rhea Ripley, you know what I'm saying? It's like the Lakers, you know what I'm saying? It's like, yo, it's Russ and AD, and then the rest of these niggas. So damn, I'm still
I was gonna say which team has the most black women, but it's
they already met one nigga per show, bro.
What are there, two?
No, they're gonna bring Mandy up to be the fake.
Right.
There you go. There you go.
One of those dark-skinned
black
chicks from the back.
Black excellence for sure.
Sick.
I'll go. I like the idea of Asuka returning.
I like that.
I would hope that Asuka does return because I miss Asuka. So yeah, I'll go with that. You know, no harm, no foul. Why not? Fuck it.
Yeah, she won't have any mistakes reading off a script because she can't. Yeah, I'm not gonna say it.
She can't what? She can't read. She can't speak English. What were you gonna say? Because both of those are incorrect. You're just gonna be an asshole.
That's why I cut it off halfway through.
Come on, Tyler.
Now I'm the asshole. Now I'm the asshole.
You hear me?
Curry beef, get it?
Get it? Curry beef.
Come on, man.
That's why there's a. Yeah, that's why there's a Vacant right now because Steaming Willie Beeman out there want to go out there and throw up after having a good moment. But you know what I'm saying? Let's go Team Raw. Let's go, Bianca.
There you go. Intercontinental Champion Shinsuke Nakamura. He's defended this title one time. In like the last 3.5. One time. Yo,
hey, he the ones. He's the real ones. He the one.
Did y'all see my man Wyclef drop the rainbow?
Yo, why did he have him up there, bro? Put
drop
that
the money
down,
yeah,
Wyclef. What are you doing, bro?
He parading him around like, yo, Wyclef, put that man down.
I don't know if we're ever gonna get this.
Grandkids, you sitting him carrying around on your shoulder, bro.
This Fuji's
Someone
reunion
called
tour.
911.
I don't know if this is happening.
Had that man up in the one. Had that man up setting up for the one-winged angel, bro.
Yo, that's what the.
Hey, Pro said. Hey, put him down.
He ended up going with the electric chair drop instead. Like, why you gonna do that, man? Like that?
That's wild, man. Yeah, so Intercontinental Champion Shinsuke Nakamura is facing off against Damian Priest, who is currently what is he the personification of the battle between good and evil? Like
they have dastardly Puerto Rican.
Dastardly Puerto Rican. That dastardly Puerto Rican, yes, sir. That dastardly Puerto Rican against Shinsuke Nakamura with my name's Rick Boogs.
Man, that got old fast.
So fast,
really fast.
Sure did.
Oh, I can't stand it.
Don't want it.
You don't like
to see Pat McAfee dancing now. They only want to see Pat McAfee dance now.
Y'all not feeling the denim overalls?
Nah. The only overalls in wrestling we like right now.
I'm not.
Yeah.
I'm not feeling that. I'm not feeling the DJ Tanner like ponytail in the back.
Not with it.
He said DJ Tanner.
Not with the DJ Tanner ponytail. I get it.
No.
Yeah.
I think this is gonna be a banger.
Yeah,
it's gonna be the best match of the night. It'll be the best match of the night.
Give them time.
Yeah.
It's gonna be dope, but
it's weird though. How many times has Shinsuke ended up in this scenario? Because
because for second, third time.
Yeah, because for whatever reason,
was it against Rollins last year?
Yeah, he faced Rollins that one year, and it's just like for some reason they put mid-card titles on Shinsuke Nakamura, and then we forget about him for a little while.
Twice, because wasn't he in a triple threat with Roddy? With Roddy, right?
Oh, he was.
Yeah. So this is the third time that Shinsuke just happens to go into Survivor Series with that belt.
Yeah. He's like the new. He don't
get to be in the 5-on-5s or nothing. Like, you know what I'm saying?
He got to be 1 year. I know he was in it 2017, and I remember that because Cena was on that team. But
he was on the team. I'm gonna assume that Damian is winning this match.
Yeah, I think I will go with Damian.
Yeah, Damian.
Yeah, I think
Damian Priest.
Yeah. I think he needs to keep winning. Like, even though I want Shinsuke to build up some wins, I think what they're doing with Damian Priest right now, I think he's on a roll. So keep it going. Why not? Fuck it.
For real. Why not?
They're leaning into that Punishment Martinez shit. I think that's completely unintentional though.
Right.
I don't think any of them know who Punishment Martinez is.
No,
they don't.
Yeah, more niggas should clap over niggas' faces as a move too. Like, I like that move. He'd be like,
Sting used to do that a lot. A lot of people hate on Sting. Cam.
Hey, I noticed he's been quiet this year because Sting's had some bangers, and all of a sudden it's like,
snow is coming, huh? Well,
snow is coming.
He's mad because the snow is coming, and that's Cam. You know what I'm saying? But the snow be coming.
Yeah, kind of speaking of Sting,
Can't beat it.
How did Billy Gunn get in the match on TV? Like, what? Where did he?
The funny thing about that is Darby Allin had the same exact response as you right now. The same reaction. He's like, "Yeah, screw it, whatever. I guess." Yeah.
Where did Billy Gunn come from? The fuck? That was just weird.
I think the Austin Gunn rap from this weekend got so many retweets that AEW and Tony Khan was like, you know what? Let's
use Billy
and let's give one of the Guns some shine. Austin's rapping now. He's the next NF.
Keep all of it. Any Gun, keep it. The raps and the wrestling.
Yeah. Billy Gunn probably mad. Billy Gunn probably mad as fuck. He was like, "Yo, I didn't do blackface 3 separate times for my son to end up being a diet nigga. I didn't go through that for this.
Diet to be a diet nigga."
So like Chet Hanks.
Chetty boy,
man. Chet Gunn. We'll call that nigga Chet Gunn.
Chet Gunn.
Shout out to Chet Gunn.
Sheesh.
Chet Gunn is hilarious.
Wagwan.
Gunn defeated is hilarious too.
I saw that when that popped up on this, but I didn't even Gun defeated is pretty
Fuck that.
hilarious.
You know how many times I had to ask R-Truth why black people like chicken?
Oh
like, no.
Yo.
All right, give me the fishing pole. Give me the fishing pole. So, let's gun defeated. Fucking hilarious. Let's talk about the match that everybody is pretty much here for, though, right? I think this is the biggest match on the card. Like, I love Roman, I love Big E, but this is the match of the night, and it is Becky Lynch and Charlotte.
Oh yeah, and in disqualification, nobody's gonna lose. Nobody's gonna win this match. Nobody's gonna lose.
This render is fucking ridiculous as shit. What is that shit behind Charlotte? Like, did they have to include that with the render? Like that big ass fucking peacock shit that she got with her? Nigga, that's ridiculous.
Like, yo, you know what the app is coming on? Like, bro, that's product placement.
I think Becky Lynch is gonna pin Charlotte Flair right in the middle of the ring. 1, 2, 3 to send a big fuck you to Charlotte Flair. It's pretty simple. They're laying it out.
That's what my gut would say, but also I don't believe they have the balls to go through with the finish. And
they are scary.
Because, I think back to Ronda Rousey versus Charlotte at what was that, Survivor Series 2018, and they just did the DQ.
They were scary.
Yeah. So
there were some bitches. I
could very much see them copping out of this one somehow.
Yeah, I kind of feel like this should be the main event. I feel like this should be the main event, but I feel like if it is the main event, you've got to do a definitive winner. You cannot end the show with a DQ.
No.
But I kind of feel like Charlotte is going to win by DQ. I feel like Becky is going to end up winning via whatever reason. Like, I feel like it's going to be a DQ finish. Man. You're talking about shooting. Becky has been shooting for the last few days. When I saw those clips come out with Ariel asking
made
questions,
you look.
Shooting.
Nasty.
Like Mello, nigga. She was like this on the MMA Hour today. Like,
man.
Hey, man.
Like, yo, your daddy.
Rick got to sit down too.
Nasty boy.
Yeah, he got to chill.
Rick got to chill.
He got that podcast now. He like, I'm about to let it off. They about to be talking about me, so I'm about to be talking about everybody. Good for you, Rick. You better keep doing it because your shit ain't working out here, bro.
That tweet wasn't it, bro. That tweet in response to her wasn't it. No, she was trying to let you live. She was intentionally not cooking you.
She pulled them punches, and even then it was like, yo, this is rough.
Right. Yeah.
She was like, yo, I almost said something, but I deleted it because it's sad. He used to be a legend. He used to be a legend. You know,
he got his own problems that he's dealing with right now anyway.
Yeah. She said my man was trying to get hot in these streets.
Right.
She said my man was trying to get hot.
She said we seen the dark side of the ring, Flair. I don't even need to say it. We seen it. I don't need to say it.
Wow.
Well, do anything for clout.
If they do a DQ finish, that's so sorry. Don't be scary, dog. Let somebody win, man.
Yeah.
What's even the point of this brand supremacy shit if you're just gonna do a DQ? You're robbing your fans.
Yeah.
Yeah. All right. I'll make a bolder pick. I'll make a bolder pick. I'll say Becky wins.
Yeah. I think Becky's gonna win as well. I just think she's gonna win.
You guys are going with Becky. Uh-oh. Becky. Uh-oh.
That shit felt like a wild and out challenge to me.
I am not.
That's exactly what that shit felt like.
Shit was a complete miss for me, and I saw like a lot of people were excited about it. And I'm like,
was that her curry beef?
Look at this shit.
Was that her curry beef line?
That was for sure her curry beef. Yeah, she tried to
get it. Uh-oh.
She for sure tried to unleash the fruits with that one.
Yeah.
I'm still picking Charlotte. I got to pick Charlotte.
I'm picking Charlotte.
I'm picking Charlotte. You can't it's like going against Duke or going against North Carolina, yo. Like, how do you go against Duke?
Yeah, man. Roll Tide, bro. Roll Tide, man.
Roll Cheese, Alabama.
Roll Tide, man. I'm going with Charlotte Flair, bro.
No. Rick ain't gonna address that, by the way. Hold on. Talking about that chat message. Rick ain't never gonna address that. Rick, do you know how this works? Do you know how any allegations against older wrestlers work? They just wait and the shit goes away. And the hard part is
out of mind.
Yeah.
Unless you're Jimmy Snuka, you write about it in your book. You tell on yourself.
Yeah.
I was like, yeah, look, I would have let that shit go for the rest of my life. I'm like, yo, what murder charge, bro?
Right.
And Marty just randomly just got up one day on Facebook, like, let me tell him myself right quick.
Yeah,
like,
yeah.
Wait a minute,
Yo,
Marty.
for real, bro. It's like, bro,
y'all putting all the heat on Jimmy Snuka. I've been in these streets too. Like, no, Marty, you probably should keep that, bro. I don't think you need to hear that. I need to hear this.
Yo, who called Marty?
Please don't do it.
Yo, who called Marty?
Seriously.
Who the fuck Marty Jannetty has to think right now?
It's like where is Ja?
Where is Marty?
Nobody wants to know what Marty's opinion is. Everybody made their pick. Becky, Charlotte, right? We good?
Yeah, I think Becky Lynch.
There we go. There we go. All right, so the tribal chief and the WWE champion, Big E,
Roman,
the black person. Now, this might be a disqualification. This might be
I
Twitter.
Tell this one being a disqualification.
So,
yeah, okay.
I mean, yeah, it's a toss up between.
If they were smart, it'd be Big E, and not just. I'm not just saying that because I ride for every black wrestler. No, but I mean that because Big E's reign, I think, has actually come through a little bit more than I thought it would. But he still feels a little bit secondary. And I feel like the way that you get him past that hump is if he is the guy to finally pin Roman Reigns. Right. And so, like, we get rid of that because at the end of the day, Roman will still be champion and you can still run with the reign even longer. Exactly. But we can finally do somebody finally beats Roman Reigns after all this time. I think that would cement him where he needs to be as the champion.
And then Roman could just say, it wasn't for the championship. It doesn't matter.
And he can heal his way out.
Yeah.
Right.
That is the logical thing to do. But
but we are talking about some unlogical motherfuckers, so we know what's gonna happen.
That's really, you want to come at these niggas with common sense,
right?
Nah, bro, that ain't the way, bro.
That ain't the way.
That's not how we do it at the E. All right, I'm shutting down the studio.
That's the man, and they've actually been building this match for about a year at this point because they've been building it since last year's draft.
Right.
Yeah.
And like I feel like it makes the most sense for him to win. But with that said, Roman's gonna win this match.
Roman's going over for sure. Roman's definitely going over tonight on Sunday. Definitely. 1, 2, 3, Big E with his shoulders to the mat. It's unfortunate.
Looking up at the lights, brother.
Like you had Big E when you could also have that put it in his back pocket and like he loses the title one day and he comes back over to SmackDown. It's like, yo, I beat you. Remember that shit?
Right.
But but that shit.
But
too
that sound
logical,
like too much logic.
Too logical, brother.
You bring like you bringing Spock logic to Captain Kirk, like bro, it ain't gonna fit.
Right.
Yeah.
Niggas should be like,
I get what that means, but I'm assuming.
Nah, don't even play this on Star Trek because Spock won't even white. Spock was an alien, bro.
Spock was an alien. So like Billy Corgan said, I don't care if you're black, white, yellow, green, purple. Like you could come here.
Like, if you see a green nigga come up in here, bro, you
got you.
Point that nigga.
Hey, Graham, that alien was a cracker. But I'm picking Big E. You know what I'm saying?
And that's where you're gonna lose, my friend. All right, there you go.
I don't care. See, when he wins,
gonna lose, bro.
When they win and I win, I'm gonna be like, see, y'all didn't want to believe in excellence.
This nigga want to put the title on his shoulder. Do me a favor.
Sit your ass down.
Get him out of here.
Go to sleep. Give us all a break.
Sick of this nigga already, man. Sick of this guy.
This bitch.
So that was Survivor Series. I hope you folks enjoyed the show. Roman, he's gonna win. Sorry.
Yeah,
but he has to lose.
Sorry.
That's the money, man. They giving it to him.
And here's the question, because we are celebrating 25 years of The Rock. Does The Rock show up? Yes or no?
No.
Pre-tape package like he did on that Xbox thing.
Via satellite.
Yeah.
To perform his Tech 9 verse? Yeah, he comes.
It's about Josh.
I will say this. Hold on. Off the top of my head,
Extreme.
Where did The Rock last make his last surprise appearance?
WrestleMania 32.
No, it was
SmackDown.
It was SmackDown's premiere.
I wouldn't call that a surprise. Everybody knew that.
Yeah. I don't know. I don't remember.
It wasn't the WrestleMania when he had the fucking blowtorch and he lit
no,
his
because
name
I
on
wasn't
fire?
surprised. He was hyped for that for months.
Yeah.
So
you talking about just when he just popped up?
Yeah, when he just popped up. No,
was that 27?
No. Okay, so the answer is actually
Royal Rumble.
So no. I guess Rumble. All right, so off TV. So I was just going off of TV appearances. Because you could say WrestleMania 31, the Ronda Rousey appearance was also a surprise. So Ronda Rousey in the Royal Rumble, those were both surprises. But I was saying strictly TV appearances. I'm pretty sure, and correct me if I'm wrong, everybody out there, it was a Raw in the fall of 2014 where he confronted Rusev and Lana, and that was at the Barclays Center. So at least he has shown that he can make surprise appearances in that arena.
Yeah.
So I don't know that he does, because I'm pretty sure if he was going to be there, WWE would have done way more. Because this show was supposed to be the Rock show. He was going to wrestle here, and that was the original plan. They had this whole plan all summer long of like, okay, we're going to get here, and once Rock pulled out, that's why we got the show we got now, because they're like, we ain't got the Rock no more.
And they never stopped the scheduled tweets that were going to go out. They just let them roll. They just thought it was like, we scheduled 6 months worth of tweets, and we just going to let them go, bro. Because they've been tweeting about The Rock for 6 months. Every day they're like, hey, The Rock ate some cereal today. Y'all seen it?
This was supposed to be, though, the 25th anniversary, and he was going to be there. And this was supposed to start the build to the Roman Reigns match at WrestleMania. And now he's out of both. And so they're like, we're kind of stuck, like, hyping this Rock stuff because it's still his 25th anniversary. Even though that was at Madison Square Garden. But
it was. Dumbasses. And Furnace and LaFon were there. Shout out to Furnace and LaFon. You know what I'm saying? Them niggas was there.
Shout out to them.
Yeah, but I don't know. I don't think he shows, but he did the Xbox thing 2 days ago. I'm sure they could at least. I bet you he just recorded both back to back. He's like, all right, what's next? What we got? The WWE thing. All
Didn't
right,
he do something like that before, where he like recorded a promo for something, and then like at the same time he recorded like, yo, vote for Joe Biden and Kamala Harris, like in his backyard. I'm like, my nigga.
Oh yeah, the Ken Shamrock induction. Yeah, he recorded those both back to back. Yeah.
And he was yo, Donald Trump, where are you?
He put on, Rock probably gets ready. He gets his gear, or at least his nice shirt, all of that, gets the backdrop set up, and it's like, all right, 10 things I got to record for right now. Go. And he just like hand it to me.
You got to put those cufflinks on.
Okay, I'm not gonna be mad if at the end of the Survivor Series, like, it's about drive, it's about power, it's about lane, it's about power. It'll be a great way to end the show.
Take what's ours.
Bro, I hate that. That is the only part.
You don't like the way
you don't really go in there. You don't like it.
That's the only part. That's the way Tech 9 told him to do it.
Yeah, Tech 9 says just like this, bro.
Tech 9 was like, that's strange music for sure.
Yeah, man. I don't know, man. I don't know if The Rock shows up. If it's a pre-tape, yeah, sure. You feel me? Yo, 25 years of The Rock. I'm so glad. I'm so happy. The fans, you guys have always been there for me. Make sure you watch Red Notice on Netflix.
I'll be like, yo, fuck y'all. Y'all chanting for me to die. I hate every
Buy some tequila. Holla at your boy. Get you some Rock sneakers, some Under Armour or something. Like,
Black Adam
him and
XFL.
The Rock and Steph Curry beef is keeping the lights on over there at Under Armour.
That's all they got.
I don't know if it's gonna be. I don't know 2028 future president, because I don't know if y'all saw John Cena in that picture. He's looking more like
presidential, huh?
Yeah, he's looking more